with respect, Mr. Calvin Coolidge, when you officially signed that act that made it a law, the Immigration Act of 1924, you shouldn't have referred to it. You shouldn't have called it the Johnson-Reed Act. You should have called it the Sodom and Gomorrah Act. It was an act that would significantly curtail and nearly make impossible immigration into America. And at a time when the Jews were trying to flee really anywhere, America barred its doors. No immigration, and pretty much made it impossible. They allowed 2% of each nationality, only around 165,000 per year. It's literally nothing. 0 people could come in from Asia. This is the Midah of Sodom. Rabbi Yerucham points out, the Nevi'im talk about it, that the opposite of Avram, the opposite of kindness, the opposite of charity was Sodom and Gomorrah, Sodom and Gomorrah. It was all about no visitors, no guests. Minar va'ad zokim taf v'nashim. Everybody surrounded Lot's house when they heard that he may have some guests in his house. He may be acting kindly towards them. They surrounded the house with pitchforks and signs saying, "We want the guests, bring them out. We want to do bad things to them because we don't want guests." No kindness. The kids were taught this. Wretched. The U.S. Department of State said that we made this act, quote, to preserve the U.S. ideal homogeneity, whatever that means. But basically, it just barred its doors and didn't let the goodies be shared with anybody else, the peace here. And Rabbi Reisman pointed out a very shocking, astonishing fact that a person doesn't even need to be such a chacham to notice things in his life or other places that are literally from the chinuch of Sodom and Gomorrah. He said, how is it that a Jewish store could put on its walls, any store for that matter, could put on its walls a sign that says the bathroom is only for clients, only for customers? You're not going to let a Jewish child who needs the bathroom, a Jewish mother, a Jewish father who really needs to use the restroom, you're not going to let them into the restroom because they're not doing business with you? You're going to bar the door shut, no visitors, nothing unless they're your client? Sodom and Gomorrah hated kindness and hated giving. But Judaism is built on the Avram Avinu-esque midos of loving charity, loving kindness, opening up the borders, spreading the love, spreading the wealth. So yeah, Calvin Coolidge, that wasn't very cool. So don't act like that. Act like Avram Avinu and share the wealth.